Review the roles of the EFCC. That is what the president of the NBA is calling for. But the EFCC says, you are wrong. And that's the debates that we've been having. Well, the president of the NBA has also said, well, it's out for debate. People should talk about it, whether or not EFCC stand to be reviewed on its roles. Well, Mr. Benny Kani is a prosecutor, a former attorney general, and a commissioner of justice in Kogi State. Well, as it stands now, can you tell us, in the last 1 year or so, the new leadership of the EFCC, what is the rate of the success of the EFCC in its prosecution? We've seen a lot of people being picked up, a lot of people being charged to court. But little have we heard about how many of these people have been successfully prosecuted to the end.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, since the 1 year of this administration generally, because when you have a leadership that is, you can hear the body language tells you to be up and doing, you must produce. And actually, under this dispensation, Mr. President has actually led this country very well in this battle, and particularly EFCC. If we talk about statistics, well, look at it. About 140 convictions has been gotten since the beginning of this administration, which is unheard of. Secondly, if you talk of money recovered, so far, and it is growing, it is running into billions.
Like how many billions?
Well, specifically, that will be issue for the refinance desk officers to say. But I know it is running into billions, even from what you read from the media. And as a matter of fact, I have seen accountability be the cornerstone of that commission since my being seconded there. Under this president leadership, accountability is foremost. And that is why you can see all this. Even though those of us who just read from papers in those days, before joining the commission, you know that the issue of prosecuting the high-profile cases was issue between, it's neither here nor there. But since this administration, you see that the change. Imagine, to tell you how well we praise Nigeria. Even the secretary of John Kerry that came recently, his pronouncement is that the Nigerian approach to fighting corruption is a model for the world.
How?
He said it. I read it from papers because he has seen they are in an advantageous position. They have objectively assessed what is happening here. This is not self-praising.
Because a lot of people have said the EFCC has recently been tyrannical in the way its operations have been framed. I mean, having so much powers of investigation and on the other hand, the powers of prosecution.
Okay, let me tell you this. There are certain things that need to be empirical or you've verified. Never knew when I came to the EFCC, I decided to even take a tour of the detention centers during my introduction. That is the place, only detention I've seen that you have every favorable accommodation for the inmates. There's a fan, air condition there for them. And when they are sick...
Even when someone died in your custody?
I'm coming to that. It's an issue, we will discuss that later. But the issue I'm saying that even when the inmates are sick, they go to the same hospital where the officers attend with their family. There is no discrimination. That's to show you how sincere these people are. They are the modern day kind of detention centers I've ever seen. So if people say, out of the blue, say they are arbitrary, that this it depends on who is affected, and that is the issue. So if you go further, do your research. You are a good, I've known you to be a very good journalist. Go into investigation. You see that EFCC is distinguishable. And this has been said in international fora. I will give you so many law magazines that has talked about our detention camp. So this is a special area. But we should
so if some lawyers are saying that the EFCC in itself is overbearing, do you think they have a case? These are senior lawyers.
Well, I don't want to. I respect my seniors, and personally, the issue is that in law we have that regard for ourselves. But I wouldn't say more than that. There are those who are affected, have one reason or another to say that. If not, if you are very objective, for instance, if you detain me and the environment is okay, I'll come out and write good commendation.
You believe senior lawyers are in the way of prosecution of the EFCC?
No, that cannot be. But with recent happenings, with the report we get, if my commission is prosecuting senior advocates and some of our senior members, You should know that that has so many aspects of the issue, the narrative that is changing. So I'm not going to make, that will not be concluded.
Mr. Ikanin,
yes.
And a prosecutor with the EFCC, former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Kogi State, talking to us on the role of the EFCC. Many thanks for talking to us on the program. And many thanks for being such a great company. Well, that's how far we can go on today's edition of the program. On behalf of the team here at Channel Television Headquarters in Lagos, I'm Sean Okimale. Bye for now.